Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league.
Carlo Nieto comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlo Nieto. Got no one out
First
now.
pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
I got it.
Robinson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Wilson Ramos will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nobody away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Hey, we got one out here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben, and this one is gone. A home run. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Stepping in now, Tim Talley. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
One out, one out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson comes up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Marshall Salmons will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, come on now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Into the box now, Kenji Summersgill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Nieto will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Cesar Hernandez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That's by him for strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, nobody.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Standing in now, Jared Eichhoff. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, we got one here.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw and even more difficult to master.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the box now, Carlo Nieto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Got 2 down, fellas.
2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for
Darnell Sweeney is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Darnell Sweeney is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to third. Ripken is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. First offering on its way. Too high. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out.
Yeah.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Hit on the ground to short. Skeeter is up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is how you attack a baseball. Look at how quickly he gets to this ball in the inside corner. And that's a tough pitch to get around on. He pulls those hands just a little bit tighter into his body. He barrels it up and then drives it off the wall down the left field line.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in Philadelphia right after. The pitcher, Kenji steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here,
0-1's
guys.
the count.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Leading off the inning, Tim Talley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he set down 1 away. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Ball 1,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
1 out. You got 1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Cut. Hold.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Let's turn it. Come on
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Carlo Nieto will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores.
Relay, here we go.
And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Now batting,
Darnell Sweeney will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And he is in there. Odubel Herrera will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from the defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here we go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
2-0 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble.
1 strike.
When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
chopped weakly to the left. Skeeter takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Coughlin, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Tim Talley will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, 2-away now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Plays down in order. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Wilson Ramos. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
our final line score.